Stream from my phone, and gonna be pretty short. I'm just going to do, cut a few facets on this coffin cut that I'm working on and the zombie garnet. So wanted to test out trying streaming from my phone versus the computer. So let's switch that. Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Put this over here. Okay. So let's turn this on. A little fast, we can do that quick. Okay. So I'd already kind of sort of roughed this in. You can see there. Yeah, I should have. Oh, will it actually switch? No. Okay, so we'll have to do it a little bit farther away, but yeah, you can see where we left off at. But I think I need to cut this tier a little bit deeper. So I'm going to go back through P1, which we're already at. Whoops. So getting used to this. We're already at 40. No, where are we at? We're at 30. 32 and a half. 32 and a half. I don't know. But switch that back to 44.5 degrees. There we go. Okay, now we're back in business. 44.5, and we'll just try to go around kind of quick and clean this up a little bit. Okay, let's use this outer ring a little bit here. Or the inner ring, whatever works. Okay, as you can see, got that facet going a little deeper. And I think I'll go just a touch deeper because this thing's plenty of depth. I always undershoot it, so I should probably just go a little farther than I think I need to. Okay, so I'll stop talking for a little bit and I'll show this once I get through the, back through the P1 tier. So that, yeah, that looks good. Alright, so 4. Hello, Husky. Can you hear me? I'm curious. Oh, awesome. I'm using a mic, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm just cutting the first tier on the bottom of this stone. It's going to end up being a coffin cut. This is the design here. So starting with the bottom. So 12, 20. See there, they're looking better. Right. Hello, Michael. On to 36. I'm just cutting the first tier here on this material is called zombie garnet. It's a lab type of gemstone. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. 60. Really? That's interesting. So, as far as I know, because I don't have a ton of subscribers, I think I've just hit 70 subscribers today. You can go live on your computer, like if you use the YouTube Studio on the computer at any subscriber level, and once you get 50, you can use your phone, I think. At least that's what it said when I looked it up. But the other catch is that I didn't get at first is you go live through the YouTube app, not the YouTube Studio app, which I didn't quite catch at first. All right, we're looking pretty good. 76. Four. Two. Two, four. Yeah, same. That's the trick, is figuring out what what the algorithm will want. 4. I will say that there are some people on this live stream, which is nice. My other one I did that was just a straight up design session, and there's like a software you can use to design gemstones. That one had 0, so not quite as interesting as actually seeing the gem get cut. 4, 12. Yeah, long form. That's one of my goals. Honestly, my goal for this year is to do one long form per month, because they are a lot. They're just a lot more time consuming to make than like shorts and streaming. So that looks like index 20. What is that? Index 20. Yeah, there we go. Let's come in a little bit. Getting close. Adjust my light a little bit. So I'm making sure all the facets meet right at the Q-lit point. It's nice to do this, get this right at the beginning. Makes all the other stages easier. 84. And go back 180, 76. There. I need to turn the speed down a little bit, maybe. 60, 68. Getting close. It's just a few more tweaks here. And P1 will be done. Yeah, what is that? That is 4 probably. Yeah, 4. It's actually looking very close. Just one more tweak, which is 20, 28, just a touch. There we go. I think that pushed it far enough. And that's 70, 76. Okay. Heard running water and panicked for a minute. But it's running where it's supposed to be running, so. Did I do that right? 76. Yeah. Sixty, 68. Just a little bit more. Okay. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right. Come on. It's like you move one and then you end up moving a couple more facets, so. Okay, getting close there. Hello. Working on a coffin cut gemstone design I did recently. And just about done with the first tier of the pavilion. I just need to, actually I am done with the first tier. So I can show, it might look a little bit weird because I've preformed it. But you can see, got all our facets, that's the one that looks kind of weird right now. Got all of the P1 facets cut in at like a 5, it's like a 600 grit. So not quite at any polish level yet, but they're cut into the right depth. So now I need to change my angle to 41.9. 1.9. That happens here on this this angle thing right here with the vernier scale. So I set that angle, and then I just have 2 indexes here which end up getting cut away. 45 and 51. Okay, so I'll raise my platform up a little bit. I think, let's see, yeah, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, that tiny little spot right there, that's where the facet's starting to come in at. So that's just going to meet the tip, basically. So honestly, it's almost there. It's a pretty small facet. But I'm glad I had this at low speed because otherwise I would have blasted through that thing. Okay, 51, so that one's done. Let's do 51. Okay, those two are done. Small tweak back to 44.93, which is basically 5, but not quite. And these are the last two for the temporary cuticle point on index 1 and 95. So right mirrored around the 96 index. Okay. Double check. There, actually, I could. I have a marker around here somewhere. Let's see. There we go. Sharpie is a good trick, especially depending on the color of the material. So with this, I can just kind of go like color this all in with a Sharpie, just like a black Sharpie. And you can see I colored over that, and so it really, now when I do touch down and cut, you can really see, okay, that's where the facet is coming in at. So you want to cut that in until it reaches the very tip, basically. Yeah, Husky, I'm not sure. I honestly just watch so many YouTube videos on having a YouTube channel, so I just try different things, and some of it works and some of it doesn't work. But the big thing is just trying different stuff. So this will cut in fairly quickly, I think. Yeah, almost there. Okay. Go ahead and pump the speed up a little bit. I can't really see it from there, but there's like a speed controller over here. If anybody's curious, this is a Sterling faceting machine from Sri Lanka. Very, very sturdy, very solid machine. And I think it's cool because it's a handpiece machine. Handpiece is the best. Okay. And although you're just seeing it here, and I'm kind of showing it occasionally, I'm checking everything with a loop, which is like a